It is Sunday, June 23rd. Let me see what time it is. 8:36 a.m. in the morning. I came out yesterday to do a garden update, but after I was done watering the garden, it started to rain. So I put it off for today. I am outside now. Started raining again, so I am gonna do a little harvest, and then I'm gonna get into my garden update, guys. So I'm getting some peppers right here, and these peppers were actually relocated because I am doing a project in the garden. But let me show you something, guys, what has been happening with these peppers because of the excessive water. So this is what is happening with the peppers. They're actually falling off the plant. And I noticed this one yesterday. Look at this one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this one because it's gone bad. So I'm going to throw it in here to see if I can actually get more peppers. Well, just let me get these. I might have to cut it. Yeah. So I haven't been out in the garden for quite some time now, probably over a week. Because I have been so busy, and this one was going bad as well. Almost all of them was going bad. Maybe I left them too long on the tree. And by the way, guys, these are actually these are the sweet snackable peppers, and I am brandishing my new garden basket that I got at the Dollar Tree for $3, guys. It is called the Clean Organized Store Tote, but I am using it for a harvest basket. So if you need one, you can visit your local dollar store. I'm not sure if all dollar stores have them, but I was very privileged to find this one at a dollar store a few weeks ago. So I'm getting all these peppers. Right. These are not looking bad. What else am I gonna get? I think I have some grapes that I want to harvest as well. And I promise you guys, I am going to get right into the garden update. I have another two bell peppers right here, and they were looking so droopy yesterday. I'd like to show you all what these bell peppers are looking like now before they are watered. Look at their skin. And I realized they have perked up since I watered them. So this is how they're looking. And this plant was actually transplanted with the peppers on them. Another bell pepper here. And I recently harvested pepper from this plant as well. See? They're being damaged by the heat and the excessive water. Okay guys, so this is my harvest so far. I am going to start the garden tour right in here because I am already standing in here. So I am currently working in this area. It is actually a work in progress. I stopped because of the weather and other stuff that I'm actually engaged in at the moment. I have a lot of stuff dealing with right now. So I have the ginger back here, and I moved two aloe veras and planted them in the middle of the ginger because I am trying my best to maximize on space and to grow more in 2024. Now these are some of the turmeric that y'all saw me planting a few weeks ago. And this is a piece of mint, turmeric, this is weed, and this is supposed to be a borage, I think so, yeah. This is my one of my cayenne pepper plants. Some more turmeric and mint, and as you can all see, guys, something I've been chewing on the leaves of not just the turmeric. A lot of stuff is actually being eaten up by insects in the garden right now. Back in here I have a piece of lemongrass. It is struggling. I pray to God it will just, you know, perk up and do its thing. Here is another borage trying to make it. It looks as if it's it's been, I don't know, eaten by something. And this of course is a Malabar spinach plant. I am not going to let it grow here, guys, because these things, they are so unruly. Yeah. And more turmeric. So this is what the Malabar spinach looks like when it is not planted in the most ideal place. I think I'm just going to yank this one out, save the seeds, and start growing it somewhere else. All right, so back in here, I don't remember what I had in these block pockets, but I recently transplanted celery, and obviously it has died. I have some little zinnias coming up and marigold, and this is another celery that I transplanted. And you have been seeing these 4 bell pepper plants a lot because they have been moving from pillar to post. And in this one I have 2 kale plants. I should be taking off those bottles very soon. And this is spicy glow basil. I have some mint in this one, some green onions. Not mint, sorry, thyme. I have some thyme in here, and this is another spicy globe basil, along with kale, green onions as well. I have some green onions up top as well. In these containers I had the strawberries, but I took them out and I planted some Danvers 126 carrots on June 12th, and as you can all see, they came up already. Today is June 23rd, so that will give us like 11 days. I transplanted these chamomile in here and they are struggling. In these, I sowed some atomic carrot seeds. Nothing is in this one as yet, but I can see a few popping up in that container there. Oh, this is a beet, and this is purslane. I think this is a radish. Yeah, I think so. Some more beets, and I have a few volunteer carrots, not carrots, callaloo, have been coming up in these containers as well, because I had a big old callaloo plant, otherwise called amaranth, over there that was sending its seed all over the garden. And in these 2 pots I have some more Danvers carrots. I think they're gonna do well in this area because the area is a shaded area and it has this additional covering right here. Now in this container right here I sowed some cilantro, chamomile, and borage, and I don't think I am seeing any of the sort. I am only seeing these little zinnias that I transplanted in here, but it's okay. Whenever they feel like coming up, it's okay. I have these flowers back here to attract pollinators, and these are called the 10 o'clock flowers. They are various colors. This one looks as if it's a pinkish purplish one. This one is a yellow one. Yeah, and I have some more back here along with an aloe vera, some more ginger, and I have aloe vera growing in the middle of the ginger. These are 2 plants I got from my brother. They are very beautiful when they bloom. And I had some blocks here, took out the blocks because of the work that I am trying to complete in this area. This is another celery that I transplanted. And the one that was in this spot, it is now in this black pocket. I actually had some cabbages and I took them out. You're going to be seeing them in a few minutes. And this is a volunteer peas. I'm not going to take it out. And more turmeric. This borage died, and the turmeric there doing great, and this rosemary plant doing great as well, along with the cayenne pepper. Everything over here is doing exceptionally well, and I believe it's because of the tree, this coconut tree that is actually over this area right here. And guys, these are my first Scotch bonnet peppers on this plant. Can't wait to use them. Here is a bell pepper and another bell pepper. Here is another one of my Scotch bonnet plant. And you know something? This plant was actually growing very fast, way faster than that plant over there. And then this plant just took off, and now it even have more peppers on it. Up next, not up, up next I have my grapes that I want to harvest, guys. But this tripod, it's just so messed up. I wasted my money buying this tripod. It's not standing up, guys, and I regret purchasing this tripod. I might have to get a new one. So you guys might not see when I am harvesting the grapes, but I am going to show them to you afterwards. And I am definitely getting them today because I don't want them to be overripe and I might not be able to enjoy any of it. I have another grape plant over here. What's this? What is this? What is this, Jesus? These things know that whenever they come in the garden, they are not going to survive if I ever catch them, you know. No, they're not going to survive. They should know me. Yeah. Volunteer amaranth or callaloo. This is another grape plant. So I have two type of grapes. I believe this one is called, it's not the muscadine. I don't remember. But this is the muscadine grape that I bought at Walmart a few years ago. I've never gotten any grapes from it. And this is some Thai basil. Now all along this area I have some peppers. One of the cabbage was transplanted in here. It looks like it's dying. And I have a kale back there that's dying as well. So all of these plants right here, guys, they are peppers. Here is a green one, and I took out one of my what do you call this again, eggplant, and I transplanted it in here. I have celery down in there, and here is another kale. And as you can see, guys, the stuff that is in this area, they are doing great. Honestly, they are doing great because of the shade. They are not in the full sun. And this cabbage, it has been struggling for some time now. I sowed some chickpeas and they're coming up. I also sowed some amaranth down in here, but because of the water, they sprung up, but they died. Alright, so here are some more amaranth down in here coming up, and this is another eggplant, cabbage, and these are callaloo that I transplanted in here, and I have peppers that I transplanted in here as well. I'm kind of hiding the peppers because where they were in the direct sun. They looked okay. So one of my subscribers was asking the reason why I am moving them, because they're looking so healthy in that area. But in the daytime, when the sun is out, oh my gosh, you would cry for those peppers, trust me. So this is actually a volunteer tomato plant, looking nice. And this is supposed to be my butterfly garden. I've been adding different type of flowers in there. This is A sweet potato volunteer from Kitchen Scrap, and this cabbage, oh my God. You go, girl, you're hanging in there. And this is another one, oh God, it's sick. Totally decimated. Jesus. These are two more of my peppers. And as I stated in another video, the Malabar spinach is doing exactly what I wanted it to do because I needed to save some seeds. So I will be harvesting the seeds from this plant and then I will be taking it out. This is rosemary, another rosemary, and two more of my pepper plants that I have transplanted. They are doing they are doing okay. And look at these pigeon peas growing. They are growing. I should top that one. I'm going to top off this one. And this is my mother rosemary. And she's been putting out a lot of flowers. How beautiful she looks with a little red accent of amaranth right next to her. And I have some more amaranth and these seeds. I should actually harvest these seeds, you know, from last week, guys. But oh gosh, this girl, so much things doing. Another pigeon peas, peppers that was transplanted and they're doing great here. And this is another rosemary plant from, and this is actually a propagation from this one. Every single piece of, well, every other rosemary bush is a propagation from this one. And I have two more peppers here. I'm heading over to, oh boy. So up until now, you still have not decided to give me any lemons or lime. So this is how you're gonna do it for this year. Don't you think you're here long enough? Huh? You're just occupying space. Huh? Okay, not paying your dues, all right. Okay, so even the tomato that I brought to accompany you, see, is now putting out little buds because she wants to produce. And look at you. Look, see? The tomato have the little flowers there, so you know that she's about to produce. You're not jealous. You're not jealous. All right, guys, remember, you know, I am going to give this plant until the end of maybe July, because everybody need a second chance. And if she no put out nothing, that means say it's not a she or him. She can't go stay or him not go stay here. So this tomato is actually a beefsteak tomato. I don't know why they're so small. You know, all of my tomato plants, they are not big this year. And this is another one of my pigeon pea plant. A few weeks ago, the entire plant was just filled with yellow leaves and they fell off and looks like it's bouncing back. Did I transplant any peppers in here? I don't think so, you know. But I realized that I have a lot of turmeric coming up because last year I left a lot of the rhizomes in the containers over here, and I am so happy that they have decided to grace me with their presence. Hello there, how are you doing? I'm so happy to see you. You can stay as long as you want, okay? And these are some more peppers. I'm not ready to take off the covering as yet because the heat. And I recently topped this pigeon pea plant, and look how it is putting out new growth. Now this one recently broke. I thought I was able to fix it, but you know what? It is springing back, you know, guys. It's springing back. So I'm going to take off the broken part and just allow it to grow back. Yeah. This pepper was looking very sick yesterday. It's not looking so bad today. And this is another transplanted pepper as well. I have some Irish potato down in here, guys. I know it is not time to harvest them as yet. They were planted where is that thing? On May 6th. So next month should be the month for them to be harvested, but they're actually drying up. And back here you can see I have some more turmeric coming up, guys. And this is a flower. Volunteer amaranth or callaloo. And I think I had 2 Irish potatoes up in here. There's only one. And guys, look at this this flower. Oh gosh, what is the name of this flower again? I'm gonna find out the name and put it on the screen. But I think whiteflies took over this flower and killed it. I shouldn't even be touching it. Oh gosh. Oh Lord, aloe vera back there. Irish potato. I had some. Oh, I have one more left. This is a soursop plant. This is mint. Everything else in there is just volunteer. More Irish potatoes, and I have some chickpeas. They're drying up. Oh God, I mean, nature, nature, nature. What can I do? I just have to allow nature to do its own thing. And here are some peppers that I transplanted. I am going to top off this one. It's getting too tall. More peppers. And this is another pigeon pea plant. If you notice, guys, I have been planting pigeon pea plants in the center of almost all my barrels because I noticed that the plants, they really do better in a little shade. So I am allowing the plants to grow up, and then when they spread out, I will be able to plant other things beneath them so they can be used as shade for them. More peppers, and I am not going to take these bottles off. I'm going to use this bottle as a form of trellis, if I can call it so. Yeah, and amaranth. Now these are 2 more of my beefsteak tomatoes, and as I stated, I don't know why they are so short. Don't know, but they are putting out flowers, and I am very happy for that. I need to come and plant something in this container, some more stuff, because there were actually more stuff in there, but God is not doing 100% good this year. I don't know why. Well, I've never gotten 100% out of this garden, of course. And this is another Scotch bonnet pepper that's growing. All right, so let me go in a circle. I have 2 more cayenne peppers right here, pigeon pea down in there, some pineapples, and I transplanted a lot of okras in here. Every single one of them have died. This is another spicy glow basil, and these yellow pear tomato, oh Lord, they are just trying to produce. If they do, I appreciate it. If not, it's still okay. I am not going to bother anything in my garden this year. If they want to produce, they produce. If they don't want to, that's their business. I don't care anymore. Pineapple, pineapple, pigeon peas, and this piece of what you call this again? Sure. Basil. More yellow pear tomato. Yeah, and I noticed I had a few yellow pear tomatoes on this plant, you know. When I came out to harvest them, they were all gone. All right, so let me drop them in there. All right, all of my chickpeas were scratched out. Look, this is looking horrible. None. Every single one of them scratched out, guys. Not even one left. But I'm gonna sow some more seeds. I'm not giving up. Here I have this pepper that was given to me as a gift, and I think this is a bird pepper. Can't wait to see it. And these chickpeas, they dried up. They dried up. And this is a piece of flour I got from my mom. And look, guys, look. You see how the chickens scratching out my things them? Look. Volunteer, sweet potato. I am leaving that, and the chickpeas in there dying too. And these are some red peas. I don't know if I'll be able to get any peas because, I mean, everything is in limbo. And this is actually a cayenne pepper. I think I'm gonna take it out. And this is one of the yellow pear transplants. Does not given me any yellow pear, yeah, transplant tomato, yeah. Now right here I have some beans, and I have been allowing these beans to grow just to get the seeds, and these are too dry. I have a Beefsteak tomato, guys. Look how long this tomato is growing. Jesus have mercy. My. Here is another one. Trying. Oh Lord. Oh gosh. Alright, so at least the beans, them trying to give me some beans so I can get seeds. I'm gonna stress out myself over nothing anymore. Yes, so this is my cashew tree. I'm going around in circles. Alright guys, so these cherry tomatoes, I took them out because they looked like they were full with disease. So I'm not even bothering with them. Took them out. I have some more volunteer sweet potato. And I wonder if these are the roly-polies what Angela is talking about. I don't know their names, you know, these are the insects. They must have been the ones eating down my plants. Sure. Alright, so I took out my blackberry. It is now in this barrel right here, and I have to finish pulling out this cherry tomato. Alright guys, so when I was doing a video a few weeks ago, I pulled out a few of my beans and I throw them in here and they're now growing. And these are the only 2 okras that have survived out of all the okras that I transplanted. A whole lot of okras, everything else dead. And this is a pigeon pea struggling. And this is where I now have my lime. Not gonna lament too much on it. My apple plant is not doing bad. I love you, girl. You are looking so fresh, so fine. And this is another eggplant. And so guys, I am not sure what exactly happened. I missed an entire part of my content. The part when I was showing you in my 3rd garden and my grapes harvest. That entire part is missing. But anyways, I will be able to show you what I harvested in a little while. So right now, I just want to extend my appreciation for everyone that came along with me on this garden tour. And until next time, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon.